80/570/.
Yes. Now it crashed. And the video has just split. Now it's 11. That happened more than 500 times. Yes. So I can only press like this. November 15. Yes, but we can just start again. But let's wait 30 seconds. Cheers. I think this laptop needs a cleaning. I think it have a lot of dust. It's very, very hot. It's super hot. That's burning hot. So let's wait 30 seconds. But I did upload all these videos. But that was interesting to read about AMD. No, I don't dislike AMD, but back in the 90s, that was K5 then. Athlon, I remember these names. That was not the one you really like if you was a young man back then. But I was not young in the 90s, because I was born in 1966. I was adult age 30 in the 1960, yes, 96. Yes, and year 2000 I was 34 years old. So, and I got my pension, I don't know, year 2002, like 36. So I've been on pension like 20 years. So I've not done much with my life. The last 20 years I'm just walking around in my apartment. I've been 10 years to October this year. I've been here 10 years. Just put the power back on my computer. Then my last apartment, 2 kilometers from here, been 9 years. Small one-room apartments. So that's 20 years of my life. Now I'm 56 and I've not really done anything. But I became YouTuber in year 2014. 8 years ago I started record video for YouTube for fun. And in year 2018, that's only 4 years ago, I got famous Danish YouTuber. But I made videos 4 years before that. And now, but the last 4 years I have go crazy make video. I make like 23,000 videos. Yes, but it's close to 11 PM. But let's log in. But it should be possible, just open the Adobe Reader, then it will do. Now I lost all my web pages I have open in my Google Chrome, all my Wikipedia. Of course I did not, but maybe I can open that too. But maybe not 2 times. I had to open it. Yes, the computer is rebooting, but need to wait like 1 minute or 2 minutes before you cannot just open and then start to work. But after the AMD I will continue with my Les Busicom C-Log. Yes, but I think if I open the Adobe Acrobat Reader, it will tell me if I like it did not close the right way. That last time, yes, there, reopen, but yes, now just click. then it will open everything again. But I don't think it will remember my Wikipedia. Yes, it needs some time to open. Got too much open, but I think nothing to do with that. Let's open. Yes, we have to go. There was something about. But then we have to go page by page. There was something, a date. Yes, we are far down the page, but that's 41 pages. That was about the chipsets. Yes, longer. And more. Radeon. Other. Yes, AMD motherboard chipsets. And debit CPU. I think we are too far away up. We have to yes, I think we got something like on November the 15th. I think we got there, but we have to read I don't know, should we just read from there? Let's do that, and we'll record, but I don't think we have much power left on the camcorder, but let's do it again. So sorry for that. Let's just start it. Show, activate, read only this page.
Radiant Technologies Group. In September 2015, AMD separated the graphics technology division of the company into an independent internal unit called the Radiant Technologies Group, RTG, headed by Raja Koduri. 198. This gave the graphics division of AMD autonomy in product design and marketing. 199. 200. The RTG then went on to create and release the Polaris and Vega microarchitectures released in 2016 and 2017, respectively. 201. 202, in particular the Vega, or 5th generation GCN, microarchitecture includes a number of major revisions to improve performance and compute capabilities. 203. 204. In November 2017, Raja Koduri left RTG. 205, and CEO and President Lisa Su took his position. In January 2018, it was reported that two industry veterans joined RTG, namely Mike Rayfield as Senior Vice President and General Manager of RTG, and David Wang as Senior Vice President of Engineering for RTG. 206. In January 2020, AMD announced that its second-generation RDNA graphics architecture was in development, with the aim of competing with the NVIDIA RTX graphics products for performance leadership. In October 2020, AMD announced their new RX 6000 Series 207 series GPUs. Their first high-end product based on RDNA 2 and capable of handling ray tracing natively, aiming to challenge NVIDIA's RTX 3000 GPUs. Semi-custom and game console products. In 2012, AMD's then CEO Rory Reid began a program to offer semi-custom designs. 208, 209. Rather than AMD simply designing and offering a single product, potential customers could work with AMD to design a custom chip based on AMD's intellectual property. Customers pay a non-recurring engineering fee for design and development, and a purchase price for the resulting semi-custom products. In particular, AMD noted their unique position of offering both x86 and graphics intellectual property. These semi-custom designs would have design wins as the APUS in the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and the subsequent PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series and PlayStation 5. 210, 211, 212, 150, 153, 213. Financially, these semi-custom products would represent a majority of the company's revenue in 2016. 214, 215. In November 2017, AMD and Intel announced that Intel would market a product combining in a single package an Intel Core CPU, a semi-custom AMD Radeon GPU and HBM2 memory. 216. Other hardware. AMD motherboard chipsets. Before the launch of Athlon 64 processors in 2003, AMD designed chipsets for their processors spanning K6 and K7 processor generations. The chipsets include the AMD 640, AMD 751, and the AMD 761 chipsets. The situation changed in 2003 with the release of Athlon 64 processors, and AMD chose not to further design its own chipsets for its desktop processors while opening the desktop platform to allow other firms to design chipsets. This was the open platform management architecture, with ATI, VIA and SAIS developing their own chipset for Athlon 64 processors and later Athlon 64X2 and Athlon 64FX processors, including the Quad FX platform chipset from NVIDIA. The initiative went further with the release of Optron server processors as AMD stopped the design of server chipsets in 2004 after releasing the AMD 8111 chipset, and again opened the server platform for firms to develop chipsets for Optron processors. As of today, NVIDIA and Broadcom are the sole designing firms of server chipsets for Optron processors.
Yes, we have to read page by page.
As the company completed the acquisition of ATI Technologies in 2006, the firm gained the ATI design team for chipsets which previously designed the Radeon Express 200 and the Radeon Express 3200 chipsets. AMD then renamed the chipsets for AMD processors under AMD branding. For instance, the Crossfire Express 3200 chipset was renamed as AMD 580X Crossfire chipset. In February 2007, AMD announced its first AMD-branded chipset since 2004 with the release of the AMD 690G chipset, previously under their development codename RS690, targeted at mainstream IGP computing. It was the industry's first to implement a HDMI 1.2 port on motherboards, shipping for more than 1 million units. While ATI had aimed at releasing an Intel IGP chipset, the plan was scrapped and the inventories of Radeon Express 1250, codenamed RS600, sold under ATI brand, was sold to two OEMs, ABIT and ASRock. Although AMD stated the firm would still produce Intel chipsets, Intel had not granted the license of 1333 MHz FSB to ATI. On the 15th of November 2007, AMD announced a new chipset series portfolio, the AMD 7 series chipsets covering from the enthusiast multigraphics segment to the value IGP segment, to replace the AMD 480/570/580 chipsets and AMD 690 series chipsets, marking AMD's first enthusiast multigraphics chipset. Discrete graphics chipsets were launched on the 15th of November 2007, as part of the codenamed Spider desktop platform, and IGP chipsets were launched at a later time in spring 2008 as part of the codenamed Cartwheel platform. AMD returned to the server chipsets market with the AMD 800S series server chipsets. It includes support for up to 6 SATA 6.0-bit/S ports, the C6 power state, which is featured in Fusion processors, and ASI 1.2 with SATA FIS-based switching support. This is a chipset family supporting Phenom processors and Quad-FX enthusiast platform, 890FX, IGP, 890GX. With the advent of AMD's APUS in 2011, traditional Northbridge features such as the connection to graphics and the PCI Express controller were incorporated into the APU die. Accordingly, APUS were reconnected to a single chipset, renamed the Fusion Controller Hub, FCH, which primarily provided Southbridge functionality. 217. AMD released new chipsets in 2017 to support the release of their new Ryzen products. As the Zen microarchitecture already includes much of the Northbridge connectivity, the M4-based chipsets primarily varied in the number of additional PCI Express lanes, USB connections, and SATA connections available. 218. These M4 chipsets were designed in conjunction with AS Media. 219. Embedded products. Embedded CPUs. In February 2002, AMD acquired Alchemy Semiconductor for its Alchemy line of MIPS processors for the handheld and portable media player markets.
Okay, now the computer have crashed again. I think we maybe have to stop today. Just find it in debit CPUs. I have to write that down. Let me do that so I can remember. AMD. Debit CPUs, but we can only do this, cut the power off, but normally just wait just wait 10 seconds, just do it again, like that, should work, but actually I need to go to bathroom. I will take a short break, go to bathroom, then we can record a bit. No, I think it's too late to record because it's 11 p.m. I think we should stop today because I have people living next to me, they're going to work. But I think I will buy this AMD 8088. I think I will try to write to the seller, but maybe it's not going to bed yet. So we have 1 minute left. Yes, I will upload this, but I don't dislike AMD, it's not like that, but mainly when I'm thinking about the CPUs for the PCs, that's mainly Intel and the GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce. So I'm not really thinking about to use AMD and Radeon, but I could try that one day. Now the power's ready. Yes, let's go to bed. We can do it, continue tomorrow.